Nice looking run there.
Yep, it put him in the 12th spot with a 4:27.900. And this should be, let's see who we have up now.
If my list is right, that should be Jeff Hadamaki.
And the number 951.
I'm trying to see. Yes, it is. Yep.
What do you think about the gap jump, having a gap jump out here?
Wow. This way looks better than going the other way did, at least for the white Gladiator.
That poor, those people are fine, which is good.
They are fine, yeah. I checked on them myself.
Did you? Good.
But that Jeep is wrecked.
Yeah, that's why we're calling it the Gladiator Gap now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the Yukon launch, and I don't want to take anything away from Yukon, but that Gladiator has just made
Which
history.
co-part would that be at? Because I might just start to log in and start looking for that right now, see if I can snap that up, get a good deal on it.
So as of this morning, have you guys noticed the course deteriorate just with the number of guys going already?
I think especially, I see two areas where it's getting rough. I see them where they're coming off that first climb. But the climb, I mean, this has always been hard right here. This climb, that's never been an easy way to climb.
Oh, yeah, you do not want to go left right there.
Nope.
Yeah, and so that's, to me, I don't see that getting tore up. It may be getting a little bit steeper, but I think the big issue is the climb up short bus, that loose, it just gets looser and looser and looser.
Yeah, and unearthing rocks and stuff.
Yes,
And then the cross grain as they're coming out of the short course and heading out into that first push over to this first climb, it seems to be, and I don't think that's from racing, I think that's from what's happening at night. A lot of people out there, it looks like the berms are getting dug in even more. And
because
honestly,
people are just making donuts and going back up again.
and I think that's why we're actually seeing people miss that turn, because it's so burned in now. I think people are like,
Yeah.
oh, I go left, and then we just saw a couple people heck that left and like, no, I should be going right. So I think that's where, but yeah, that short bus climb, that's
And I noticed there's a couple rocks on the side that I'm waiting for somebody to nail and kick out into the middle, and that's going to change
Yeah,
the
that'll
whole thing.
change.
Definitely, we
That'll
saw that
change
with
everything.
UTVs yesterday. Some of them were kicking some rocks out, and I mean, we had a lot of carnage in the UTVs yesterday.
I think that'll be that'll come into play tomorrow when we got our unlimited cars out there, because I mean the difference between those cars and the cars we're watching today is night and day. I mean, you're talking about a 42-inch sticky tire that it literally will pick a rock up out of the ground and throw it 40 feet.
Yeah,
So,
and twice the horsepower.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see this tomorrow. I think that'll be a real issue, especially when we get up. And even at the top of this, like you said, hanging right at the top of short bus, I don't think anyone's gone through here enough that can disturb a lot of this stuff. But tomorrow, we're going to see this change a lot for sure.
And
Yep.
we've been watching the drivers too come up through here. Some of them are taking like a left-hand jog up. I mean, not so much this morning, but and then right here they start sliding. Oh, it's so sketchy right there.
Man.
What would go through your head if you did that?
Well, Jeff
Pin it.
Hadamaki is
I would have
you
hit
say?
it and turned left. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
answer to that
PG
is
or
simple.
not?
Pin it, point down.
Yeah.
Stopping is not
No,
good.
the answer is always hit the gas, turn downhill.
When in
Hope
doubt,
for the
throttle
best.
out?
Yep.
Yeah.
His team name, Jeff's team name is Team Angst Racing. So we kind of see this happening out here. 620 horsepower in that LS motor, and Miller Motorsports chassis. So it's looking really good out there. First Ultra 4 race was up in Canada, eh? So he's from your neck of the woods
That
in
was the
2015.
most strained A I've ever heard.
eh?
We'll give it to you there.
She
I'll
can
give it
speak French, not Canadian.
to you.
Yeah.
I heard her
Oh, wait,
probably
there's
doing the
French-Canadian,
Francais.
though.
Did you bring us any Tim Horton donuts?
No, I did
Come
not.
on, Ian.
I haven't.
lives in
I
Tennessee.
haven't been back to Canada in a while, so
They won't allow him back in.
2 years ago I was there. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. But where in Canada are they from, Emmy? Where does it say?
Let me see it. He is from
He's a
British
West Coaster.
Columbia.
I can tell by the look of it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a British Columbia all day long. Beautiful part of Canada if you're ever going.
Yeah, it is
spot to
beautiful up
go.
there.
Yep. But here comes Jeff
that
back
kicker.
into town
See
getting
it?
the kickers in
Dog
there coming
kick.
in. Yep. He's coming in that Miller Motorsports car, coming in fast. This is a good time. You know, he's back into the short course around 4 minutes. I think it'll definitely probably put him into that. We'll probably see a top. Where are we going to see here, Pam? Top.
He's probably gonna be like a 4. He's gonna be about a 4:30 something, so he'll be roughly in the top 15.
Yeah, that's a good spot. So Tony, we've all been talking. What do you think our fast time today is going to be?
Oh, man. I know. I heard you saying like 18 seconds
I
off
say
where it's at right now.
3:15 to 3:18 is probably where I think it's going to
Yeah.
be at some
I
point
said
in time.
3:37, but Brent.
I mean, that's a fast time. I mean, that's what the UTVs were.
That's what I
3:05,
kind of base
yeah.
it off of whenever I watch qualifying, because I think a well-built 4800 car with the right driver can match a UTV on a qualifying
Yeah.
course for
Yeah.
sure. I think that's